Hi, I'm Junior with Keystone RV. Today we're discussing art classes, which I obviously need. My mother was the artist in the family, definitely not me. My brother got it. I can do stick figures. I had to get Mark to do my stick figure dog, which is also an iguana if you want it to be. That actually got Mark to laugh on camera, guys. That's a first. All right, so what we're talking about today is payload capacity of your truck. Directly related to fifth wheels, because when you get into pin weights of fifth wheels, we start jumping around in what trucks can actually tow different things. We're not going to mention any brands out there, okay? Now, the big one that's been coming up for us is there is a truck out there right now that is being sold in a 3/4 ton and a 1 ton setup. We just had the customer in here the other day, it was last week or so, 2 weeks ago. They could tow 17,800 pounds, okay? However, when I went out to go check his truck, he had the coil spring rear suspension option. They offered in a coil, an air, and a leaf. The coil spring rear suspension, the payload capacity of the truck was 1984, okay? That being said, okay, so we're gonna write up here, that's what he could tow, 1984, or that's what he could haul. That's what this whole truck can set up as. So I got my little camping family set up here. So we got me, which I am coming in, we're going to call it 200 pounds, okay? Then we got Junior's wife. Now she's upset only because she's married to me, guys, so I understand that. 100 pounds, we're going to call that. Got my son, which with the car seat and everything, we'll call that, what do you want to say, Mark, 40 pounds? Sound good. 40 pounds. And then Junior's dog lizard. That'll be a new hashtag on our Instagram account starting today. Junior's dog lizard is coming in at, we're actually going to round everything up. We're going to go 60 pounds there. All right, Mark, you got a page. All right, so we got 1984 minus my 200 pound, minus my wife's 100 pound, minus the dog lizard, 60 pound dog lizard, minus 40, okay? Now, right off the bat, the customer wanted to tow one of the front living room or front kitchens. And yes, we use notes occasionally. 2235 and 2256 are the pin weights. Instantly ruled it out. Now, both those campers were under his 17,000 pound tow rating, how much he can drag. But as far as what that suspension could take, it's a whole different story. Now, once we got him over to a rear kitchen, okay, with the rear kitchen, we were coming in at 1345. So, Mark, you want to do quick math in your head because I don't? What are we coming out to?
1584.
Thank you. Hey, we got Mark to speak on camera. 1584. I'm in sales. I don't like numbers. Okay. That's why we don't remember to add freight and prep at the end of the deals like most dealerships do. That's a whole separate video. So 1584. My trailer is 1345. I'm still getting close there, guys. This would be a number I'm much more comfortable with, just as long as I'm aware of what's going on. But if I'm going to stack the back full of firewood and I'm going to load coolers in there and I'm going to set it up for tailgating with 6 cornhole games, man, you got to start accounting for all that stuff when you start doing fifth wheels, because pin weight going into the back of there is drastically affecting it. Now, when you start to jump in here, where do we find these numbers at? So if you go in your driver's door, and I'm going to show you on this piece, we're stealing this from another video, but we'll do some, Mark will drop in some photos here too. You'll have a tire sticker here, and it will say the cargo weight should not exceed. This one was 2588, okay? And we'll drop some pictures in of some of the vehicles we have around here at the shop, both our tow vehicles and personal vehicles. So take a look at those. But you want to make sure that if you're buying a truck especially to go tow a fifth wheel, Stay away from the coil springs, stay away from the coil springs, stay away from the coil springs. If you're towing a travel trailer, still stay away from them. The air suspension isn't as bad, it's better, but the leaf spring is definitely the best. So make sure you're doing that and trying to come up with that number. If you have any questions, Instagram would actually be a really good way for us to help you out there. If you message us your door jamb picture and tell us what unit you're looking at, we can go ahead and get you some answers there. You can also jump on the comments down below. Always jump in, ask questions. If needed, we can do a follow-up video on this, but that is the quick and the basics of payload capacity and pin weight. And again, that pin weight is how much the front of this camper weighs, so how much weight it's putting in the bed of that truck. Mark, do you think we missed anything? That was kind of a big topic that we were trying to shrink down a little bit. We didn't want a 45-minute class on this, but that's about as simple as we can make it. Guys, any questions, comment down below. Give us a call, 1-800-232-3279, or check out our Instagram where you'll see my dog lizard on there. Guys, have a great day.